Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Today is the 8th of April 2022, and as far as I'm concerned, I've officially finished the pantry challenge because I can't face any more of the food that's in the freezers. It's literally like I still have 3 pots of chili, 3 pots of green Thai curry vegetable and trimmings in the freezer, and you know what, I can't be bothered. I don't want to. I'm over it. That's all that's left. I want to be getting into this year's stuff. I want to be getting into making this year's stuff, and I want to be, getting on with things, and I want to keep those for meals for when I'm not well enough to cook, and Tanny can pull them out of the freezer for me, defrost them in the day, and just chuck them towards me somehow. I just, that isn't enough now. Enough. So this morning I made this. Which was absolutely delicious. It was so good to have fresh veg again. Like fresh flavors, fresh food, fresh. Over the last 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 4 months of eating only what we've got preserved or in the freezer or whatever. Do you know what that tells me? That tells me that we had enough food in the house, because we could still go another month. We could probably do 2 if I really stretched it out. We could actually go another 2 months if absolutely pushed. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm done. I want to get on with this year. I feel like I've been eating last year. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's good to be prepared. It's good to have your food put away. It's good to have all of that stuff done and everything. But I really, honestly feel like I was eating the past. And it's like I had to get it out of my system. So, but time for it to go and do its thing now, and time to get into this year and start moving. It's a beautiful day out there. I don't know if you can see how blue that sky is, but can I just tell you, there's about 1 inch of frost on the ground. It's freezing. Yeah. On a big note, on a really cool note, something arrived yesterday. And they're right here. Look at that. These are my 5-litre pots for planting up the chestnut trees. I am so chuffed to bits. Yes, they're sitting next to me and my desk. And over there on the couch, for you all to see, okay, half a box of mangoes. Now, Taddy went into Morrison's on his run, where he goes and stops and grabs a pie every morning, and he found a bunch of mangoes on offer for 56p each. Big ones, massive mangoes, right? Let me just get. Look at this beauty. Look at that. The smell of mango is just one of the most calming things in the world. I don't know what it is. Actually, I kind of do know what it is. So in mangoes, mangoes are actually a natural sedative. you would have to, okay, let me just get you this very, very straight right now. You would have to eat pretty much your body weight in mangoes for it to knock you out, like, and do any serious damage. You're more likely to get a really good clean out than you are to overdose on this sedative that happens to be in mangoes. What it is it is really useful if you've got small kids at Christmas who just won't go to bed. You can give them a mango on Christmas Eve, and within half an hour they will be sparko. Trust me, I used to do it. You know as well as I do, Christmas Eve, kids going to bed, Santa, all of that crap, they are going to drive you nuts. Well, you know what? How about a mango before bed as a treat? Yeah! Perfect. Mango, bath, jammies, bed. Perfect. Trust me. So it used to be a thing in our house, and the kids were asleep within half an hour. It was brilliant. You know, and not in a way that's going to harm them, okay? Because I do not advocate harming children at all, in any way. I mean, they may need a kick in the pants every now and again, but it doesn't mean you have to beat them to death. But we don't hurt children, okay? Anywho, point is this. Do you know how many he brought me home? He brought me home 13 of them. He brought me home 13 mangoes. 13 delicious, yummy, big, fat mangoes like this. And that means that I can put them in the dehydrator, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the cheeks as cheeks, and then I'm going to do the rest as dice, because that's awesome. And then, because I'm a bit of a canny pixie, I'm going to get the seeds out, and I'm going to germinate my seeds, and I'm going to start growing some mango trees. I am. Yes, I know it's Yorkshire, but you know what? I got pistachio trees. I got pistachios to grow. I can get mangoes to grow. Simple. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. If we can get guavas and stuff like that to grow up here, we can get things like mangoes to grow. Did you know that there's over 750 types of varieties of mangoes? Did you know? You didn't? Oh, that's cool. Oh. So these will be on my list of trees of things to be able to be purchased next year for those that survive the winter. Which we're kind of hoping all of them will. It's all fun and games and fun. So today is Friday, as you guys know, and I will be doing my live over on the Blue Self-Reliance channel at midday UK time today. Ta-da! And today we're going to be looking at ways to save money on your utilities bills. Now, they're not all teaching your mother how to suck eggs. Some of them is some really good information that can be found online, but we'll go into that as we go. So you'll have to come over and see, or watch the replay. I don't care which you do. I really don't. It's always fun. Always fun to hang out. So, yeah, that's pretty much today in a nutshell. So I got to get these in the dehydrator. I do love the smell of mango. I've still got mango puree in the freezer from last year. I was going to use it to make some ice cream. I might have to do that. Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you. Tony rang me up this morning and he said, so I was thinking about going to Scarborough because you wanted that ice cream, hey? I went, what are you talking about? And he goes, one of the things they have in Scarborough is a lemon, what they call a lemon top, which is like a Mr. Whippy normal like speed ice cream, and then they put a lemon sorbet, lemon ice kind of thing on top. Oh, it's actually really good, especially if you get to a place that makes their own lemon top. If you get the place that doesn't, it tends to taste a bit like chemicals. It's quite shit. But the places where they make their own is really, really good. And worth the extra pennies. Because if you're going to treat yourself to a day out, why are you buying cheap shit? Have the best that you can have. You know? It's not ice cream at the end of the day. It's not a 5-course Michelin star dinner. Do you know what I mean? Anywho, I'm going to go. I have a day to do. Have an awesome, awesome rest of your day, guys. I love you guys heaps. Blessings. And don't forget 12 o'clock.